Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Let's Make Cool Stuff. I'm Jessica and this is actually our very first episode. Okay, so for the first episode here, I'm actually just gonna go over how I made this couch. So it was a DIY reclaimed project. So the couch I got for free. It was just part of a sectional. Somebody was just trying to get rid of it for free. So I jumped on it, we got it delivered over here, and so all the cushions and the framing is from the old couch. And then the sides here are from an old headboard, like an old headboard and footboard bed frame. It was a twin size. And I got it from Habitat for Humanity for $9. So the couch is free, the bed frame is $9, and then I just used a canvas drop cloth from Home Depot, and that was $25. I just got the biggest one, so 25 bucks. So, and then the legs were like another 25. So I spent about $60 total on this whole new couch, and we sold our old couch for like $200. So we made a pretty good profit actually off of just updating and upgrading our couch. So I wanted to get a new couch in here. Oh my goodness, these toys have a mind of their own. Oh, hi, are you gonna join me? Do you wanna help me make a video? Oh. This is Boston. She's 10 months old, she's our first, and she's adorable. And she likes to get into everything now, so I'm sure she'll definitely be a part of these videos as well. So I wanted to get a new couch in here because this is a fairly small living area. So the last couch that we had in here was huge. It was a big sectional and just took up like this whole area and just really like closed it off. So I wanted something smaller that just felt more open. So this one, the cushions are really nice. They're down, and then whatever these are, they're super comfortable. So this was definitely an upgrade for us. Okay, so for this first episode, I'm gonna go over just like all the steps I took to go from this like just super random old piece of a couch to this wonderful, super comfortable little sofa that we now have. So the first step, once we got the old couch, was to just take it apart. So I had to take off all of the old upholstery. Okay, so this is the couch so far. I just started taking all of the fabric off, and if you've never taken apart a couch, which you probably haven't, it's mostly just stapled together. All the upholstery is just stapled on. So I've just been getting all the staples out. Parts of it are kind of annoying to try to get out, but for the most part it's pretty straightforward. And then over here we have, so this is just like a bed frame, so it's the headboard and the footboard. I got it at Habitat for Humanity. It was $9, so I'm really excited about this find. And then these are the cushions for the couch. I'm so excited about these. They're so comfortable. So they, like the covers just zip off, so I can make new cushion covers. So that's a super simple fix. So yeah, once I got all of the upholstery off, then I was able to start figuring out the framing. So basically I just took everything off of the old couch except for the bottom here. Okay, so I've been looking at this for a minute now, and I think I've decided I'm just gonna take my saw, maybe as best I can, and just try to cut away the arm entirely. Okay, so I finally got that arm off. So it was kind of a puzzle trying to figure out how to get it apart safely, but I finally got it off. Okay, so this is the couch. So far, I ripped off most of the fabric. And then over here really quick, I did save the foam. Just some of it. This foam was on the back end here. Okay, so after a lot of thoughts, I think I'm just gonna tear this whole back part off.
so I finally got the back piece off. That was not easy. And then I squared up all of these because these were angled. So everything is squared up and ready for the new frame. Okay, so this is the frame so far, like the idea, nothing screwed in place yet. So I just cut out from a piece of plywood that we had lying around, just the length for the back. And I just clamped that in place for now. And then I just set those boards up against it for the sides just to get an idea. So I'm really liking it. So I think next I'll just work on getting the exact shape for the back and then get that screwed in place, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I started framing. That plywood on the back is screwed in place, and then I started working on these boards here. So I found these brackets were actually from the bed frame. So, and they're awesome. They're like super heavy and just really cool little pieces. So I'm excited. I just need to screw this and that one in place. And then I think I'm gonna start sanding and hopefully staining here pretty soon. Oh, a little note. So these brackets are really cool, and I was thinking I might try to look for more. They're like antiques though, like they're super heavy duty. I'm thinking if I can find more of these, I might put them so that they're exposed and then on the back as well. So we'll see if I can find some more. Okay, so I went ahead and I sanded all of the varnish off of the side pieces here, so I'm gonna start staining those in just a sec. Okay, so we're just about to start. I have everything up and I have some coverage for the ground so we don't get stain on the concrete, and then I am using espresso. I've used this on a lot of projects and I love it. It's a really dark stain, but it has like a nice warm type of tone about it. So we're gonna be using espresso. Okay, so the sides are all stained. I really like the way it turned out. The espresso was like this nice, kind of like a vintage oak type of look, so I think it will look perfect for that mid-century mod look that I'm going for. Okay, so I've taken apart the frame a little bit. There were just some issues with like the angles, like this part here was not exactly 90, it was actually like less than 90. So I fixed that, it just needed a quick adjustment. And then I decided I'm actually going to upholster this front part here and then the back as well. So it's gonna be just softer, a little more kid-friendly and just cozy looking. And then I am gonna use these brackets. So the bed frame had 4 of these brackets. So I'm gonna use these as a detail on the back. So it's gonna be like this on the back side, so 2. And then it'll be on top of the upholstery, so it'll be a cool little detail that you can see.
Okay, so then once the framing was all done, then I upholstered the front board piece here and then the back as well. So that was pretty simple. I just used like the old foam from the old couch. So it's nice and soft. So with her, it's really nice. I don't have to worry about her bonking her head. So yeah, I just used the old foam from the old couch and then the drop cloth canvas. And then you just take your staple gun and just staple.
Okay, so it's upholstered and I put the brackets in place. So I really love the way it's looking, just all the mixed materials, and it's all reclaimed, so it's looking really good. There's just a few little details and then I can get the legs on and throw the cushions back on.
So I upholstered the front and the back and then got the legs on. So the legs I bought new from Amazon. They were like 25 bucks. And then the last step was making the new cushion. What are you doing? The last step was making the new cushion covers.
Okay, so this is one of the covers so far. It's not done. So what I did, I don't have a sewing machine with me currently, so I actually just used a hot glue gun, but it's, I mean, it's holding together really strong, so that's fine. And it's super quick to use too. So, and then I left the edges raw, so I just have to keep pulling these longer strings off because they're going like horizontally. So once you pull those off, you're left with like this nice little fringe, which I really like. It gives it a little more texture and just like this cozy feel, and it's really easy to accomplish. You don't have to like add any extra trim or anything. You're just working with what's already there. And then I also, the way I put these together, I just made them like shams. So that way you can just get the cushion out easily and you can just wash the covers, and then I didn't have to worry about sewing a zipper on it or extra buttons or anything. So it's a super simple way. Just make sure that the fabric, there's enough fabric to overlap, and then yeah, and then I just glued it together here. So super simple.
That was the cushion covers, and then yep, and then I just added some pillows from the old couch that we already had, and now we have our new super comfy couch.
Okay, so just to give you guys a better view of the couch. So this is the side here. We have, you can see the brackets against the wood and the canvas here. So honestly, like this whole part is just my absolute favorite. I love the way it all looks together. And then just the cushions, because I was going for like a more clean look with the wood here, I wanted the cushions to look really plush, so that way the couch is still inviting and it's still cozy, but it still has like this really clean look.
Okay, so just a little note too, these bottom cushions, I ran out of canvas, so technically the couch isn't finished because I still need to make covers for these ones, but I had enough to just like lay the canvas on top for now. So I think I'm gonna wait. I got this one at Home Depot, but I wanna see if they have it at Habitat for Humanity. So that's to come. Okay, so that about wraps up our DIY couch video, our very first episode on Let's Make Cool Stuff. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. My goal is to have a new video every week, so it'll be projects that are big and small, so just a big range of stuff that I like to do, and hopefully you can try them out yourself at home. I think my next video is gonna be an ottoman for the couch for this area, so I have some ideas, so stay tuned. Bye guys.